Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hooking and Stitching On Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, located in the Bay of Fundy. If you're a returning Fiber Family member, welcome back. If you're a new Fiber Family member, welcome. First time here, and you like what you see, we'll be having more of this, as the title says, Shop My Stash. I'm trying to get my yarn stash manageable. Just click the bell, subscribe, and all, and hopefully YouTube will notify you when I have a live upload a video or post on the community tab. Yes, this is live, but it's also going to be going to replay through this here. If anybody shows up, they show up. If not, then the replay will go out, and you will have what I'm doing in this first round. I just grabbed a tote. I bagged everything up, priced it. I will be giving you a little bit of information about the yarn. I will welcome in, sis. Welcome in. I will be giving you some information about the yarn, how much there is in the bag, and this is by the bag. What the retail price is and what I'm selling, my sale price is. Shipping costs are all on the welcome in, Tammy. And whoever the buyer is responsible for your shipping costs and any duties, taxes that you have to. It's international. You pay for your shipping. I will try to get you the cheapest shipping I can, which is what I usually try to do. I have a special email that's going across the bottom there, order.shopmystash@gmail.com, that is strictly for the Shop My Stash sales that I have. Also, it is on a first come, first serve basis, whether somebody buys it within the live tonight or they email me, and I will look at the times that the email is sent, and I will keep this open for 7 days. And then whatever doesn't sell will go into the next round 2, because I'm going to grab another tote, and that'll have there's cakes and stuff in here, but the second round will be some sock yarn and just all different kinds of yarn. In this one here, there is Premier, or not Premier. There is Karen Simply Soft. There are Hobie cakes, and Hobie's being a pain in the butt. He's being a pain in the butt. There we go. Because I'm actually going to change the camera in just a second here, because I have my other camera on the tote. So here, I'll show you, just give you so you can see the tote, and while I'm talking about it. Okay, there you go. That is the tote that I'm talking, that is up for sale, and it is a big tote. It is a 40-gallon tote that is full of yarn. This is round 1. Again, like I said, it's a first come, first serve basis, whether it's during the live or it's via email. And I'm only going to be taking orders at the Shop My Stash, the order.shopmystash Gmail. I know it works. It's a brand new email that I set up. And when you do email me, let me know what you want. Actually, just a hair smaller, sis. Just a hair smaller. Let me know what you want. Okay. And your shipping address, if you're outside of Canada, phone number. I will get a shipping quote. I will send it to you. You will have 24 hours to pay. If I don't receive the PayPal within 24 hours, it goes back up for sale. Welcome in, Sarah. Welcome in, dear. So it's a chance for you to get some yarns, and I'm telling you what the retail price is and my sale price. And I think they're all really good prices. Like I said, there's a variety of yarn in here. There's some Lion Brand Hometown, some Thick and Quick. There is Ice Cream Big Scoop. There is some Loops and Threads, Karen Simply Soft, Amazing Lace. I mean, there's all kinds, and I'm going to be showing the yarns as I do it. Welcome in, Susanna. Welcome in, dear. I hope you're feeling better. Hope that migraine's better. So that's what this is for. And I spontaneously decided to do this today. I grabbed the tote from my bedroom, and I just brought it in here, dumped everything out, and started bagging it up. Now, some of these yarns were discontinued. Other ones aren't. The color may be discontinued, but it's not. But this tote is full. So, and I have, let me switch the camera here. This would be fun. It's fun being able to switch from camera to camera. I think it's pretty cool. I'm back. Excuse my appearance. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I've been busy. It's been a busy day. I made 2 loaves of bread. I made Chinese night for dinner, supper. I was outside with my guys putting up my steel building. Of course, taking care of the dogs. Tomorrow morning, I got to mix up 2 loaves of cinnamon raisin bread to rise and put them to rise. I mix them in the bread machine, but then I put them in pans to rise, and I bake them in the oven because I've tried the cinnamon raisin in the bread machine. I don't like how it comes out. So, anyways, these are the lists. Okay, and I have information about all the yarns, how many's in the bag, and what the yardage is per cake or skein. Now, some of these I had started to use them, but I wound them back up. If there's a partial skein, I give you the weight and approximate yardage for it. So, but I will be showing you the yarns. When I go to show you the yarns and talk about it, I'm going to go over here to the face cam and I'm going to hold the yarn up underneath there so you can get a close look at it. That's one of the reasons I have this dual camera set up. But does that sound like something you guys are interested in? I mean, I put the email address on the bottom, the banner, and I also have my PayPal address. Like I said, there's some really nice yarns in here, and there's more yarns going to be coming. I did the Hobie cotton cakes, whether it was a Sultan, it was a cotton twirl, or a Dahlia cake. There are 4 cakes per bag. Okay. And everybody here knows Hobie, those cakes run $21 a cake at Hobie. And I got a really good price for 4, but it's 4. Everything I'm selling is by the bag. Okay. That makes it easier for me. Also makes it easier for pricing. It makes it easier for shipping everything. And I've got everything. Oh, I guess my fire radio. And I've got everything bagged up. So got a few people in here. If you're lurking and you want something, you know the email. Obi, I'm going to smack you. I'm telling you, he's bad. He's bad. He's bad. He's a bad boy. Okay, and as you can see here, what I was doing while I was sitting here is the Red Heart All-in-One Granny. I was just working on it. I've got mine down to where I get pretty much all of them to change pretty much where it's supposed to. I had to go to a 5.75 J hook. This is a boy hook. 6 was too much. 5.5 was too little. 5.75, just right. So I'm just making up a stack of granny squares. I've got 2 plastic shoe boxes in there that are full of grannies. Some are small, some are big, and I'll figure out what I'll make with them. It's just an easy thing to do. And I'm just going to put this up just a hair here. There we go. You can see my messy closet back here, and you can see some of the yarn over here. I'm still going through that, but I'm going to start. Okay. Yes, I know, because last year when I had this in November, the very first round I had, somebody came on and bought an entire 40-plus gallon tote full of everything. One shot. Bought it all. That ended that round really quick. So anyways, Obi, you're really starting to make me mad. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to switch cameras here, and I'm going to go down, and I will be telling you about the yarns as I'm showing you. And I have the chat over here where I can keep an eye on the chat. Okay. Well, we'll start with this one right here. Now, there's no labels on this. I have caked this up. This is Heartland, Lion Brand's Heartland. And I cannot remember the color. Okay, but it's a number 4 yarn. And there are 5 skeins. One of the cakes, these 2 middle ones are actually one skein. They're all caked up. There is 251 yards per cake, and there's 5 cakes. They retailed at $10.20. This is, and the prices I gave were all in Canadian. They retailed at $10.24 Canadian per skein. And I'm selling the bag for $30. There's 5 skeins in here, and it would have been 50 some odd dollars for all of these. Okay. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop this down $25 for all 5 skeins. I'm just changing my paper here. I just decided to change that to 25. I can do that. It's my sale. So this is going to be 25 for the bag. And I'm just marking on it. I'm marking it on the bag so I have it on the bag. And I just make CAD so everybody knows it's $25 Canadian. Welcome in, Steve. Welcome in. Okay. Next up, we have a 2-pack of Lion Brand's Big Scoop. Okay. Now this Big Scoop is a DK. It's a number 3 weight. And these are the big honkers. Lion Brand Big Scoop. Let's see. I'm just looking for it on my list here. The Lion Brand Big Scoop. Well, I know it's here because I wrote it up. Here it is. Lion Brand Ice Cream Big Scoop. It's 100% acrylic. The color is Rocky Road. There are 1,117 yards per skein, and there's 2 of them in here. Now, these things retail for $21.97 Canadian each. I'm selling the 2 of them for $22. Okay. And I made some baby blankets out of this. Welcome in, Donna. Welcome in. I'm going to show a couple more, then I'll go over the how the sale works. Okay, next. Here, we'll do this. This is Premier's Toy Box. Okay. Now, Premier Toy Box. Oh, I know I forgot to do. I forgot to write the price on this here. Because I'm going to take pictures later and put them up on the community tab. Again, remember, all prices are in Canadian. This is Premier Toy Box. This here is 100% acrylic. It is a number 5 bulky. It's a really nice yarn to work with. I made a sweater out of this. And the color is Hula Hoop. And there are 3 of them in here, and they're 109 yards. So there's 327 yards in this here. And you know the thick number 5 works out pretty quick. It's really pretty colors. And this is selling for, they normally sell for $5.99 a skein, and I'm selling the bag for $10 for all 3, which puts them just a little over $3 a piece. And again, this is Canadian, so if you're in the States, you're getting a really good deal. But that's Premier Toy Box. Okay. Show one more, and then I will talk a little bit. I'll go back up on camera. I'll talk a little bit. So if anybody just coming in. This is a 3-pack of Red Heart. It's a wrap. Okay. The colorway is Romance. It is a 50-50 cotton acrylic blend. It's a number 1. There are 1,100 yards per case. There's 3,300 yards in this one here. And if you notice, they're all matching centers, which doesn't happen too often. This way, there we go. And there's the 3rd center. And this here is going for $21. They're normally, right now, Yarn Inspirations used to sell them. They could sell them. Right now, they're going for $15.50 Canadian retail. I'm selling the pack for $21, which is only $7. And that's a deal for the Red Heart. It's a wrap. It's a nice yarn, 50-50 acrylic cotton blend. There's 3,300 yards here. That'd make a real nice project. Okay. Take a break here. Welcome in, Granny D. Welcome in. Let me see. I'll go here. And we'll go here. And we'll go here. And I'm back. Hi, everybody. So, I was getting a drink here. I'm drinking, so I made homemade iced tea with lemon and mint. Love my iced tea in the summer. So you got no, Donna. The shipping is separate. That does not include shipping. I'm going to go over again how it works. At the bottom of the Well, I try to give good prices. I am trying to get my stash down to manageable for me. Remember last year we talked about it, and I actually, after Warren passed away, I was like, really, welcome in, Demetra. Welcome in. Demetra was the winner of the Take the Plunge book by Lindsay Luchuk from when I had the premiere today with Lindsay. She was the winner. It's already on its way to her. I sent it right from Amazon to her. But last year, after he passed away, I was just out in left field. So I took it upon myself, and it took a couple months. I inventoried my entire stash, and when all was said and done, I had 500,000 yards. I had a lot of yarn. Now I have gotten rid of about 100,000 between giveaways and selling. Welcome in, Loretta Blaine. Welcome in. But I still like to get that down to really just down to half. I'd like to really literally just to get my stash down by half. I still have 3 big totes of like these 40-gallon totes in my closet, and I'd like to get them that much more yarn gone, which will leave me just what I have here over in this wall and some in there. A lot of what's in there is like my sock yarn, my thread. If you look, you can see where those, like that chevron right there. There are 8 canvas totes, and there's yarn in them, but a lot of that's like my faux fur, and it's kind of like the weird yarn and my thread and more sock yarn in addition to what I got up there. The next second round 2, summer edition, will have some sock yarn in it and probably some more cakes. So, but I do have some cakes in this one too. So I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Okay, I'm doing. Loretta and Blaine, it depends on where you're at, how much you buy. I go in. I have a thing with Canada Post because we don't have pirate ship or anything like that up here on this side of Canada. I use Canada Post. I go in and I get the best shipping price I can. If you want tracking, that's usually more. I will tell you, if you're in Canada or the US, those are the best shipping prices. But going over into like the UK and Australia and India, that which I do ship there. I mean, everybody knows whenever I do something like a gift away or something, it's 99% of the time it's worldwide. And shipping, I mean, for my birthday bash, shipping was over $300 of what I spent. I mean, I at the end of the year, I know what I spent on shipping. Last year was over $1,500 I spent in shipping, sending gifts and stuff like that out. So that's why I have the stash. I give you the best price I can. It's up to you. That's why I put a good price on the yarn, because I do know what shipping is. Like I said, as I show you the yarn, you'll see some of the deals that are going on. And again, I'll ship anywhere, and I'll ship the cheapest way. I had somebody last shop my stash round, bought a big box of yarn, and I gave the price for the shipping. And they wanted the tracking, and the shipping was like $152 Canadian. Again, if you're US, it's less because your money's worth more than ours. Welcome in, Ingrid. Welcome in, dear. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you, dear. I'm sorry the sleep's eluding you. I'm having the first round of Shop My Stash like I did the end of last year. This is the first one, and this was very, very, very spontaneous. So I figured if nobody came in when it went to replay, people could see what was for sale. And eventually I'll get this all up on my community tab. Plus, with me going back to work on the ferry for the summer, I'm filling in for somebody for this summer. I'm back on the 5 days, 14-hour shifts, off 2, on 2, off 5. So it's going to be, Granny D, my stash is quite overwhelming. So that's what I'm trying to, and this is accumulated over the last 4 years. I haven't really bought a whole lot in the past year. Welcome in, Jody. Welcome in. So I'm going to go back down to the other camera, and I'm going to show you some more of the yarn. Okay, so let me get my list here with all my information. Okay, we'll do the... Okay. This here is called Twisted Jean Yarn. Okay, I will tell you this one has a lot of elasticity in its stretch. Okay, it's like a mint green, and there's really not a whole lot of information on it. I had bought a bunch of this. I gave a bunch to Debbie the Canadian Crocheter and some other people. This is 100% premium acrylic, and it's almost like a marled look. 218 yards per skein. Okay, so that's 460 yards roughly. And this here for the bag is $12. $3 a skein. And it's really nice to work with. And like I said, it's got some stretch to it. It's got a lot of stretch. Very, 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 very squishy. But this is $12. And this is Twisted Jean. Okay. This one here is a Loops and Thread brand. It is called Breeze. And if you look at it, you can see it's like it's almost like shawl on the ball. And 240 yards per skein. It's 85% acrylic, 15% polyester. It's very soft. It's got some fuzz to it. It is a number 4. I forgot to tell you, the jean yarn's number 4. This is a number 4, and it's a gray marled at 240 yards per skein, which gives you 720 yards. It's really nice yarn. And this Loops and Threads. I know it's, this here, it's normally $9.99 a skein. And there's 3 here. And I'm selling it $14 for all 3 of these. It's really a nice yarn. So that's $14. Okay, I'm just writing on the bag what it is. Oops, I put 15 and it's only 14. Oh my heavens. And the jean yarn was 12. Now, I'm just gonna kick back over here for a minute. I got to sneeze too. Excuse me. Fibers. Getting the fibers in my nose. Let me see. Okay. Does anybody have any questions so far? Does anybody have any questions? Oh, Ingrid, congratulations, Ingrid, Arkansas. Been there a lot of times. Oh, awesome for you, Ingrid. Awesome for you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steve. It's just all the fibers made me sneeze. Within Canada and within reason, maybe. With the next few months me working, it's gonna be hard. My 5 days off are gonna be pretty packed. I have a couple day trips I'm planning. Okay. I'll go over this again, and I'll go through this over a couple times through there. It's also in the description box of the live. But how it works: first come, first serve. Whether it's during the live or there's a special email address for orders. Well, Dawn, in the Missouri, I ship to the U.S. all the time, and I get the best price for you. I literally do the. Thank you, Susanna. Thank you. I go through and I give you a few options on the shipping, okay, and let you choose whether you want it just airmail, which there's no tracking, or I can do the tracked. So I give you all the the options. And I sit there, I weigh it, and I get up on my computer and I go to the Canada Post site. I have an account there, and that is what I get the shipping, and I put all the information in. What I need for you to send me is I need I'm just putting this up here because I'm missing an undergarment and I feel uncomfortable. Okay, well, Donna, if you want that, I will put that aside right now, and I will mark your name on my paper for now. Okay, I will take that off, and I'll put your name. And then what you do is this email that's running right along the bottom here, order.shopmystash@gmail.com. You email me there, shipping address, phone number if you're outside of Canada. Okay, and there's the PayPal, my email address for PayPal. Once you send that to me, I will email you back with a shipping cost. Okay, and then you have 24 hours to pay. If an email is not, if an order is not paid for within 24 hours, then I will put it back into the sale, because eventually after this goes to replay, up onto the community tab, I will list everything that's for sale. And as I get emails and things are paid for, I take them, I mark sold, or I take it off the list. Okay. Now I will say I had people the last few sales that said, "Oh, well, I don't have it right now." No, I'm sorry. My life is complicated with me going back to work and everything else I'm trying to do. If you want the yarn, like I said, I'm giving good prices. Anybody that's watching this, anybody that knows about yarn, sees these yarns and sees what the prices are. Excuse me, let me shut my window, my dogs. Shut up, girls. Noisy. Oh, stab myself. I just stabbed myself with a needle. I just put a hole in my finger. I blooded. I just put a hole in my finger. Because I couldn't do it. I had people say, "Well, I want that. I really don't have the money." I apologize. But when you see the prices, I've got Hobie Sultan cakes, Dahlia cakes, Cotton King twirl cakes. Wait till you hear the price. And you all know what they go for retail, even when they go on sale. Yeah, that's what I have it in the curtain there, and I just put it down the window because my dogs are like really long. So I can even show some of the yarn here sitting talking to you. Okay. I know it's summer, but hey, good deal on Quick and Thick woolies, Quick and Thick and Quick, Hometown USA. I got some of that too, and I got some colors in here that my bright color people might like. That like bright neon colors. Okay, so how about if we show some of that? I'm getting. Okay, I've got 4. I'm gonna show the first one. This one here is Hometown USA. Now, like I said, some of these are discontinued, or the color's discontinued, but these are all good yarns. And all the others I'm sure are nice yarns too. Okay, so this first, put your sunglasses on. This first one. Let me get down here to the Line Brand. This is Line Brand Hometown USA Key West Pink. It is a number 6 yarn, 64 yards per skein, and there are 3 of them. They normally go for $8.78 Canadian, and I'm selling the 3 of them for $12. That works out to more than half price. So there are 3 of them. I'm just gonna mark. I'm doing this so it's easier for me when I go to them. And when I tell you this is bright, it's bright. Very soft yarn. It is 100% acrylic. Okay. The other Hometown USA I got is Long Beach Lime, another bright one. Now there are 5 in here, and this one here is the band broke on it, so I just kind of caked it up. But there's 4 in here. Okay, same details. It's 64 yards a skein. There are 4 of them in here. So that's at 240, almost 300 yards of a bulky 6. And a bulky 6 will go far. I mean, if you ever did or crocheted with bulky yarn, it works up fast. This stuff is extremely soft. I will tell you it's extremely splitty, but it's extremely soft. And I mean, anybody that likes bright colors, can you see them two colors together? Wow, they're bright. So let's mark on this here. And like I said, they're going for $12 a bag. And this one here, you're getting one extra for the same price as those 3. So sometimes you'll see me do a deal like that. I'll throw in an extra one, or if I have a partial skein that's in there, I mark on it what the weight is and approximate yardage. Okay, now we're going to get into some Woolies Thick and Quick. Woolies Thick and Quick is an 80-20 blend. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So there is wool in this. It is a bulky number 6. This one here is called Wild Strawberry. Now on the Wild Strawberry, there are 3 full skeins at 87 yards. And there's a partial one up here that is 63 grams, which is approximately 50 yards. So, and I put this here at, they normally retail for $10.24 a skein. And I put on all of this for $15. Okay. And again, all the prices I'm giving you are in Canadian. Okay. Okay. The last one I have in this Lion Brand's Thick and Quick Woolies is called Blueberry. Again, a number 6, 87 yards a skein. There's 3 full skeins, but this one's balled up because when the ball band broke and went rolling, it was just a mess. I just balled it up. And this one here is going for $13. Now you figure take 3 and divide it into 13 when this normally goes for $10.24 Canadian a skein. I think it's a pretty good deal. Again, winter's around the corner. Get a good price on this. And again, I'm not Hobby Lobby and I'm not Joann's, and that's why I can't give you the kind of deals. But I am telling you what I have in my stash. My house is a non-smoking home. All of my yarn has always been protected. My girls, if I make sure I try to make sure if I find a stray puppy hair, I try to make sure it's not there. But I do have 2 golden retrievers. But all this stuff has been in totes. So this one here is $15. Okay. Of what I've showed, does anybody want to see anything? I'm just putting this aside because Donna emailed me for now. I'm just going to put a sticky note with her name on it. Anybody have any questions? Oh, they're coming up, Sarah. In fact, they're next on the list. They're next on the list. I've got 3 4-packs of the cakes. Okay. All right, I'll show you them. Now, everybody knows Hobie's Sultan cakes, Dahlia cakes. I have some of the original Cotton King twirls, which are now the Sultan cakes. All know what they go for. They're $21 a cake. And when they go on sale, it'll be between $12 and $15 US. To me, Canadian, that's a lot more. Okay. You add about a third for the increase in Canadian. The prices I'm giving you is in Canadian. So you'll have to do, when you send the PayPal, it'll do the exchange rate for you. And you'll see that you're paying less in your dollar than what I paid. Okay. It's a good thing I cleaned off my tutorial table. All right. These are in 4-packs. I'm not splitting them up. They're being sold as 4-packs. I tried to. They're pretty much in the same color family. So let me get my... Okay. I just got to look at the color number here so I get the right one, so I can give you the color numbers. So I wrote all the color numbers down. I just need to get one so I can get the right one. Color number 1. Okay, this is the first one. This is Cotton King's Sultans. Okay? As you can see, this is the one I'm doing my solar flare in. But as you can see, there's 4 to a bag. Now, these are 100% cotton. They are 4 thread strands, and some of these packs are going to contain a bead already on the center because I had started it and I wound it back up. These are all full cakes. None's been taken off, but there might be some wound up because I changed my mind. Didn't use it. These retail for $21 US a cake. Okay? I'm selling 4 cakes for 45 Canadian. So do your math, do your exchange rate, and see what you get for $45 from Canadian to US. But these are 4 Sultan cakes. Okay. Now, this one here is 2 dahlias and 2 cotton twirls. Just want to make sure. Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the second cake. Okay. I think they're all in the same color family. These are purples. These 2 here on the bottom, these 2 here are dahlia cakes. And the colorway I remember is purple gem. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's pretty true. I'm sorry you're getting glare from plastic, but I put everything into plastic for sale. Again, I'm going to look at when I go to the chat to look, the first person that asks is the one that's going to get it. Okay? That's the only way I can do is to be fair. Okay? Again, $45. I saw somebody. Yeah, Tank. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think I'm giving pretty good prices on this yarn. Okay. Okay, Donna Loves Yarn was the first one to say she wants the dahlia bag. This is 45 Canadian. Tank said it's 35 US. That's a hell of a deal. That is a hell of a deal for 4 cakes. So I'm going to just put this. Donna was the first one to ask me for that. Well, Donna, there's 2 dahlias in there as well as Cotton King twirls, which were the original. Okay, those are the original. I have some other purple yarn, but it's not the cakes. Then I have this one. Okay, like I said, this is just round 1. There's going to be more, like I did last year, round 2, round 3. This was spur of the moment. I grabbed a tote from my bedroom. I grabbed some cakes off the shelf here. Okay. Because you can see, if you look and see, you can see there's some empty spaces I pulled off there. This is the other one. This is Sultan. These are all Sultan cakes. This is a red gradient. This is a black and white gradient. This is black to gold, mustard yellow. Okay. Those are 45 Canadian. Again, everything I give you is in Canadian. I'm just stopping Obi because he's being a snot. So that was the Sultan cakes. I have some paint box, Simply DK. The way I have them in the bags, most of them are like a gradient or a nice progression of colors in the same family. Okay. I've only used paint box DK once. Let me just put these here because I'm gonna put these back in. These Sultans in here. Like I said, as I do this, okay, there are going to be more sales. Sock yarn. I've got a bunch of yarn that is going to go into it. Some Red Heart, some Burnett. There's Premier. There's Caron. There's all kind of yarn. This is Paint Box. Okay, Simply DK. It's 100% beautiful premium acrylic. It's really nice work. And let me look this up before I get to it. So I get my details here. Paint Box. Where do I write Paint Box at? One time. I know Paint Box is here somewhere. Paint Box, Simply DK. It's a number 3. It's 100% premium acrylic. 302 yards per skein. Okay. The first one I'm going to show are purples and some pinks. Okay. There's 5. This is the only one that has 5 in it. Okay. So in this one here, there's 1,510 yards. This is 5 skeins of Paint Box Simply DK. There is a dark purple, a next purple, a lighter purple, like a fuchsia, and then a light pink. Okay. Now these normally retail for $5.80 a skein. Okay. And there's 5 skeins in here. So this will be this here will be almost $30. But I'm selling this for $16. Okay. So that works out to just like $3.20 a skein. Okay. Can't find my marker. What do I do with it? I'm really going to smack Obi. So this one is 16 for the 5 skeins of Paint Box Simply DK. It's a lovely yarn. Then I have a black to light gray gradient. There's 4 in here. Again, 302 yards per skein. Retails $5.80 a skein. And these are the colors. I try to put them this is from light to dark. Light gray, medium gray, a little bit darker, and then a black. Pretty good deal, Tank, huh? It's a pretty good deal, I think. So this one here again, this one here is 14. The other one was 16 because it had an extra skein in it. This one's 14. Okay, these are all full skeins. I'm just trying. I can't move my yarns here. And the last one I got in the Paint Box, these are all full skeins, but there's one that's wound because I had unwound it, was going to use it for a project, decided not to, and just put this all in here. These are a navy blue, a royal blue. This is like a light aquamarine to a white. Again, 302 yards per skein. This is a full skein. It's just wrapped up for the ball band. I decided not to use it, and I just threw it in the tote. So this is 14 also. Again, when this goes to replay, I'll be putting up a list on my community tab of what's not sold. Okay. Who's ready for some? I'm going to get seasick watching Obi do this crap. He can really be a stinker. And I'm just going to see. How about some Caron Simply Soft? I got some Caron Simply Soft in here. I love Caron Simply Soft. Thank you, sis. Okay, this is some Karen Simply Soft. So let me get to where, and then I've got some Karen cake. I got a few Karen cakes too. Okay, Karen Simply Soft. I think it's on the back. Yes. Karen Simply Soft in super duper yellow. Okay, and you will see the price tag on here, what I paid. I paid $6.50 a skein for these. Okay. These are, it's a number 4, super duper yellow. 315 yards per skein. So that's 945 yards. Okay. I mean, she's a bright yellow. Like I said, I paid $16.50 for each one of these. And this is going for $14. And the price tags are still on it. Yes, exactly, Susanna. And that's what I try to do. Still get, make a little bit of money. Am I going to make my money back? No. But I can offer somebody a decent deal that wants to, increase their stash or start a stash, and that it's not too expensive as to have offset with the postage. So this is super duper yellow. And this is 14. I try to. I used to give away a lot of yarn, but then in the last couple of years, shipping costs have gone through the roof. I mean, I used to shop big boxes of yarn out, gift yarn to people, but it's just gotten so expensive. And I'm, a single income now with hubby's income gone, still fighting for my widow's pension from the States, but that's another story. But this is super duper yellow. Then I have, which would go good with the super duper yellow. And these are summer colors. Here we go. Watermelon pink. I mean, these colors go really good together. Again, $14, 315 yards a skein. That's 945 yards, and it's 14. Then I got this little fella here. This is Karen Simply Soft Light. This is a number 3 heavy tube. Okay, you see this once in a while. And this is in taupe. I had another one, but it was only a partial skein. So this is Karen Simply Soft Light in taupe. It's 3 ounces, 85 grams. And where is that here? There's 660 yards in this bag of taupe. I think it's more like a light brown, but they're calling it taupe. I don't have my light on, that's why. There, I'll put my light on. Might help see it better. There we go. So this one here, they retail for $4.99 a skein. I'm selling both of these for $5. 2 of these are $5. That's the only one. Other than some cakes, everything usually has more yarn in the bags. You want this, Tank? Okay. I gotta get my sticky pads here because I'm just putting people's names on. There's my sticky pad. Okay, Tank. That's it. Okay. I'm putting your name on it. Because after I'm done, I'll do emails. That's Tank's. Now, if you email during the live while we're doing this, I am taking the live first come first serve over the emails, okay? Because I can't go to emails during this. I will go to the emails after this goes to replay, and then like I did last time, I responded to all the emails, and I started right away on getting quotes. Okay, the last 2 bags I have, and they're selling 1 bag at a time, where you can buy both bags. I'm gonna give you a deal on both bags if you want both. I showed this yarn a while ago. I'm doing my cable crush joggers in it, and I had bought a crap load of it. And I had sent some to somebody that wanted some, and it's a really nice yarn, and it's really cool color. So this is the Karen Simply Soft Speckles in Chili Flake. Okay. Now, in the Chili Flake, there are 235 yards per skein. I have got 6 of these. Okay. These retail for $5.99 a skein. Okay. And there are 6 of them. I am selling all 6 for 20 bucks. All 6 of these, $20. It's a really nice yarn to work with. Again, Karen Simply Soft does split. I love it, how soft it is, and I love how it looks, whether it's a baby blanket or a garment. So, and most of us are familiar with Karen Simply Soft. So, this is the color. That's the color. Okay. I got a few more to go. I'm just trying to get to them. Okay. Oops. Okay. This is another Lion brand. This is Heartland. Okay. Find Heartland here. Okay, this is Lion brand Heartland. There are 5 skeins in this. This is a number 4. 100% acrylic. 251 yards per skein. So you've got basically 1,255 yards here of a number 4. And the color is called Denali, like the SUV pickup Denali. So there are 5 of them. And it is very, very soft. Actually, these 2 here would go together really good if you look at them. They're really, really close. This one is just a hair. I mean, this would be a great combination yarn. And like this one, $25. These retail for $10.24 a skein. That's approximate $10.24 a skein. And there's $51, almost $52 of yarn right here, and I'm selling it for $25. I mean, you would get enough to do a sweater for 50 bucks. So that one there is 25. I thought those 2 would go good together. Okay, this is the last skein, and then I got 3 bags with cakes in them. Some Karen Marble Cakes, Karen Spice Cakes, and Amazing Lace. Lion Brand's Amazing Lace Cakes. That's the last 3. This is a Willows yarn. It's Burrow. Find it here. I've got, it's a 75-25. It does have wool in it. It's a 75-25 blend. There are 131 yards, There, it's a number 5 bulky. If you look, you can see. There is 1 blue spruce, 2 peacock, and 1 frosting. These are the 2 peacocks. This is blue spruce, and that is frosting. These retail $3.49. All 4 for $10. Amazing, Donna. It was Lion Brand. It is one of the most softest. I mean, it is so stinking soft. It is unbelievable, and it makes, oh my gosh, it makes absolute gorgeous shawls. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Welcome in, Niecy. Welcome in, dear. So, like I said, some of these yarns are discontinued. But the yarn that I'm giving you, there's enough for a decent sized project. This is Amazing Lace by Lion Brand. Okay. I mean, it is so soft. It is so soft. Let me get this. You get the deets on it. Oh, Lion Brand Amazing Lace. I know it's here. If you like to knit shawls, this is absolutely stunning for shawls. Here it is. It is a 70% acrylic, 30% nylon. And when I tell you it is soft, these cakes are very tightly wound. It is so soft. I love this yarn. There are 1,017 yards per cake. That's over 3,000 yards in these 3 cakes. It is a number 1. If you like thin yarns, this is a number 1. Steve, this is a nylon acrylic. Steve, the 3 of these, for these here, $18 for the 3 of them. These retailed $11.71. Now, prices again are in Canadian. Okay, so this is color fuchsia. Actually, it's called Feather and Fan Fuchsia. Say that 3 times real fast, but it's Feather and Fan Fuchsia. And it is absolutely, and it's amazing lace. 1,017 yards per cake. It is a gorgeous color. Okay, Steve, I'll put your name on it. You could use your cord smith with this. Okay. I'm just going to move my Red Heart all on Granny out of the way. Okay. 2 more to go for this round. Don't worry. Okay. Hold on. Demetra, this one. Okay, Demetra's the first one to ask for this. And if you email me in one of these yarns it's already spoken for, I will email you back and say, it's gone. Yeah, Steve, 13.10. So you're getting those 3 for just a little bit more than 1 cost. So not a bad deal. Okay, so that's Demetra's. Okay. Okay. The last 2 bags are Karen cakes. Okay. Again, I'm going to try to have another one of these next week. I'm trying to get a lot done before I go back to work, because when I'm on for the 5 days, there's not much content out of me other than maybe an occasional fairy vlog. I've got to record 2, 3, or 4 tutorials that I can have up to be able to release while I'm working. So I'm trying to keep my content. I'm trying to make, good content, and I know people want tutorials, and that's what I'm trying to get done is tutorials. This is my 3rd video today. I had the live premiere with Lindsay today. I had this live here, and I recorded a video that's going to be released this weekend. It's been a busy day. Okay, who's ready for some Karen cakes? The first one is Karen Spice Cakes. Here's my orange people. There are 3 Karen cakes. The color is spice. I think it's called just plain spice. Spice cake is the name of the cake. Spice cake. Okay. Now, these do have wool in them. They are an 80-20 blend. These are your original Karen cakes. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. There are 383 yards per cake. It is a number 4. These retailed for $12.99 in my Michaels. Actually, they're $14.99, but I'd put $12.99 in Michaels. I'm selling all 3 for $20. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, who likes Karen marble cakes? I have got 2 Karen marble cakes here in the colorway Almond Ginger. Karen marble cakes have 404 yards per cake of a number 4. They retail for $14.99 at my Michaels, and I have 2 of them. So it's 808 yards. $15. So that is what I have for the first round 1 of Shop My Stash Summer Edition. Now, if there's anything you would want to see again, let me know, and I'll show it to you. This yarn here, this is yarn that people have spoken for already. Okay? But this was a 40-gallon tote full of yarn that I went through. Anybody have some questions? I'm just going, while we're here, I'm just going to bring up. Okay. You've never seen marble ones before? It was a while before we got them up here. But these are the marble cakes. And this is called Almond Ginger. I'm just going to, just give me a sec here. I better go over here. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm going to Gmail. And there we go. Okay. There are no emails that have come in for ordering, so everything else is still up for grabs. You should. Those aren't cotton cakes, Demetra. I didn't. Those which you mean the cotton cakes from Hobie? This is the last. I don't know, Donna. I've got to go through my stash. And like I said, this was a spur of the moment thing. I just started grabbing stuff off the shelves, and I still got totes in my bedroom. This is the unclaimed. This is the only Hobie cake left. These are 2 red gradients, a black to white gradient, and then a black to like a gold gradient. That's the only one that hasn't been claimed. Donna took the. You have a theme going here, Donna. Pink and purple. I mean, yeah, red, pink, and purple. Pinkish and purple. That's Tanks. This is Steve. This is Demetra. You want those two? Okay. I'll just put these both here. Now, I will say, if you are in Canada, most of the time, I buy the prepaid priority boxes, and I can stuff all of these into a large box, and it's right around $35 shipping. But I do check it in just like a regular box or bag too, and I try to do what's cheaper. So, like I said, I work to get the best price I can for shipping, no matter where it's at in the world. Okay. I try to do the best I can. And I'm going to put the list up on the community tab after this goes to replay. And I check it. I have my phone, wherever, if I'm baking or whatever I'm doing, I'll check my phone. And as I see people wanting something, I will email them back. And once it is sold, I take it off the list, or I'll put sold by it. I try to do it as fair as I could. Everybody last time seemed to be were happy with what they got. They seemed to be happy with the way I did it. I try to be very fair. I'm very transparent. Whenever I do anything like this. They don't have that here, Donna. Up here in Canada, we don't, especially on the east side over here in New Brunswick, we don't have. They have. There is another shipping service, but it's only out in West Canada. We don't have it here. So I do the best I can. Now I do get a little bit of a discount, so it does help when I'm doing through Canada Post. I mean, most of the stuff I send to the States is with tracking, because if it's just a matter of 50 or 60 cents, I go with the tracking rather than. You have it from there to here, Donna, but we don't have it from here to there. The only choices we have are Canada Post, and then you've got UPS, which here on the island, UPS don't come here. It's delivered by another carrier service. And UPS, FedEx, and that are like insane on their shipping prices. That's why Canada Post is the best option I have. They don't have it here, Tank. We don't have it here in where I'm at. I tried it. I went on there and tried to make an account. I couldn't. So, like I said, I do the best I can. That's why I had backed off on all the giveaways I used to do. 'Cause I used to do giveaways 2, 3, 4 times a month, but I had to back off. So I save up now for like the birthday bash and the podiversary, and I've shown, and there'll be a video about some of the prizes. I showed the Prim MIDI knitting machine that's going to be in one of the prizes, in there, and I've got some crochet hooks, nice crochet hook sets coming. I'm looking at a set of interchangeable knitting needles. I try to put together nice prizes, both for my crocheters and my knitters. But that's the yarn I have. So this stuff here is all spoken for. I just need Hank's going to email me. Donna, email me. Steve, email me. Even though I have your information, I need you, because I keep it in a file, I need you to send it to this email. Where'd you go? There it is. It's orders for the orders. It's order.shopmystash@gmail.com. And my PayPal is mrscalder1205@gmail.com. Okay, Donna, that's fine. I put it aside. Once I get your email, I get your shipping quote, I'll send you an email back. And once I do that and I get your PayPal, it's out. It will be shipped. Now, if I'm working, it might have to wait a couple days, but I will send you the information when I usually take a picture of it before I send it at the post office. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I hope everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, look forward to more. I literally am trying to get my stash down to just this room. That's what I'm trying to get my stash down to. I've got 3 more 40-gallon totes in my closet, plus 3 other 20-gallon totes. That's all right, dear. That's all right. We're getting ready to wrap this up anyways. You're welcome. Thank you, Steve. You're welcome, dear. I hope you're enjoying your Quartzsmith. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. If you just have a question, you can email it to my Hooking and Stitching or Facebook me. But that order.shopmystash is just for orders. Okay? I'm glad. Thank you. Again, look forward. This is just round 1, summer edition. So I will be back. I will be checking my emails. So listen, everybody. I hope you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy. Doing what it is that makes you happy. Hugs, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Be the light in somebody's dark day. You know I love you all. Thank you again for coming and spending some time with me. I hope you like what I had to show you. And don't forget, we're going to be doing this again. And if you're watching the replay, hopefully there'll be some yarn left for you. Love you all. Here's bye from now from Deer Island. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.